Hi, Steve Piper. Last time I told you the basic idea that allowed me to create a successful indie music career, and really that this breakthrough idea wasn't really very revolutionary. Just for some reason, a lot of people aren't doing it for whatever reason. And I, to this day, don't understand. Again, I have a theory. Again, that's the topic of another video. But the revelation was just that if you apply basic business principles to your musicianship, then it's possible to build an indie career. And that's the basic idea. People have been in business for forever. People have been making music forever. You put those two things together and you can build a career for yourself. And last time we talked about the first important ingredient, and that is creating songs that have an audience. Writing your music, creating your music for your genre. Some people have a problem with that, and that's fine. You don't have to be the kind of musician who writes to a genre. Just know that it's really hard to be successful in that case, if you define success as getting paid to produce your art. If you are the kind of musician who is fine with focusing your creative energies in a genre, that's sort of the first hurdle toward building an indie career. Once you're doing that, then the next thing to focus on is growing a fan base. Obviously, this is obvious, but the way you do it is hugely important. First of all, it requires effort. You can't just take the attitude that you're going to create genre appropriate music and barf it out to the world via CD Baby TuneCore, Reverb Nation, even SoundCloud, and somehow magically the masses are going to come running because you're the next big thing, you're the better mousetrap. It just doesn't work that way. You have to go build a fan base, one fan at a time. And what do you mean by build a fan base? Does that mean that people have heard your name and maybe heard a song and they maybe think about you? Maybe that's the start of it. But what building a fan base really means is you have the email addresses of people who love your music and who open your emails and who click your links to buy. That's what it means to have a fan base that will support your career. It doesn't mean you have 100,000 Facebook likes. Why? Why is that? Why are Facebook likes not the goal? Well, because Mark Zuckerberg could change his mind about what a like means overnight. In fact, he's done it before. Why is it not 1 million Twitter followers? Well, because Twitter followers don't buy things off of links they find in Twitter, A. And B, you're lost in 1 trillion tweets a day. And why is it not an Instagram thing or whatever? Any of these kind of social media deals, you don't really control the access to your fans. And just one company can change one policy and can totally wipe out your business. Now, email is not perfect. Your emails will wind up in somebody's spam folder. People do get a lot of email. Email is not perfect. Email is the most perfect way in an imperfect world that you can directly contact your customers and build a relationship. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You have a relationship with your customers. And that relationship separates you from the 1 million+ other artists out there who are all also trying to make it as indie musicians. Your relationship with your fans is the difference maker. And so that's part 2 of building an indie music career. Part 1, make great music that's genre appropriate. Part 2, build an email list of people who open your emails, click your links, and buy your music. That's it. That is the whole thing in a nutshell. Why is this not common knowledge? Again, there's a lot of reasons. I have one major theory. It's not common knowledge for whatever reason. But if you march down that path, create genre-appropriate music that's awesome, and create lasting relationships, real relationships with real fans, that's the key to making a career in music. I'm Steve Piper. We'll see you next time.